Alright, we're going to do Mirage now. Some quick side takes um, for A, mid, and B. Most important part of the map to take on this, in my opinion, is mid, so there'll be a lot more attention on mid when it comes to this video. Again, these are just quick little things that I like to do. If I'm solo queuing, pugging, or really overall just kind of even playing with my friends, even as a 5Q, I'll just take it on to do these things depending on my spawn. Um, Again, these aren't anything that's meant for any kind of static 5 that kind of stick together and run strats and stuff. So anyway, um, let's go over B first. Generally, I think B is very hard to take solo. If you're playing with friends or playing with people that are working together, you could do this more often. But doing this solo is very hard. But anyway, if you get a B spawn, or what I prefer are mid spawns, I consider these mid spawns, but you can go B again off this. So anyway, you'll need 2 flashes for this, and I'll try and show you 2 of them. The first one I'll do as of kind of a late round thing, and this is kind of like a 3v3, 3v4 situation, and somebody says, hey, let's hit B, and you guys are going together. This is really not for a solo play, but anyway, you'll need 2 flashes for this. You'll be running up towards B here, and this first flash is a little hard. You're going to want to kind of throw it as soon as you turn this corner. Wait, it's a little hard like I said, but as soon as you turn this corner, you're going to get a sliver of that B right there, and you're going to get a sliver of it, and it's going to pop right here. And the reason it's for late round is because if they're holding a tight angle, like here, trying to get spot info, maybe they're even like on top of van here, peeking wide, or on top of this barrel, that flash kind of catches them. Anyway, so that's the first flash. And the second flash is also a little bit hard, but it's used for both the later round take, which I'm showing you now, and the other take I'm going to show you, which is the quick take. Anyway, so again, just boom. I probably missed that one, but it's okay. We'll just act like I hit it. And then boom, and then it's off this little pillar thing. Boom, it's going to bounce off that window seal. You're going to run out and take sight. And then the early round take one, or the easier one that's probably a lot easier overall and generally more popular, is to go ahead and throw the first flash over the divider like as soon as you can into B site, and then the second one like this off of the pillar, and go ahead and jump out. Now you can either jump out window and clear get right, but if you do, you're gonna want to run out, clear get right here, run along pillar, and just kind of like not really. You can only clear so much, right? So you're really looking at the cat player here, right? Because you've already drawn enough attention. They've already heard you coming. So you're gonna clear the cat player. Don't have to clear everything as the first guy in. Go ahead and clear it. Run over. Go ahead and get in the market as soon as you can. That's a really good strategy. Bring the attention off of possibly other players that are your team coming in behind you. And if you do decide to come out van with that flashbang, you're going to go ahead and run and take this backside area. You're going to clear this bench area and kind of put your attention towards sight. And you can kind of sit back in this area and really fucking mess with cat or hit market even pretty okay. So that's the more popular route that I like to take. But that's generally B right there. There's probably better ways to take it, honestly. This is not a map that I'm very good at solo playing on, especially when it comes to B site. Now we'll go over the most popular one, mid. Again, mid spawns, like here for mid spawns. For mid, there's 2 things. There's actually 3 things I like to do. The most popular that I like to do is go up to connector fast. There's second most popular one that I like to do, which is go into catwalk fast. And the third one, which is to jump into window off the bench fast, which is the newer one. For these, you will need a smoke, a molly, and a flash. But my second flash is preferred. Post-plant situations, things aren't always going to go as predicted, right? Dynamic situations. Anyway, so to show you what it looks like here, we'll do connector first, then we'll do cat, and then we'll do the window. So here's connector. So you're going to throw this smoke here, pull out a molly, you're going to go up through the window, Jump out. You're going to flash catwalk here. You're going to run up connector here just like so. And the great thing about all of that is the catwalk smoke lets you get off and lets you be able to throw that Molotov towards window. Not really threatened. They're going to have to spam that smoke, which does happen, and you may take a little damage, but the point is you're sticking to the plan. And this flashbang that I throw here, after throwing this Molotov, right, after throwing this Molotov through the smoke and jumping out and throwing this flashbang, the great thing about that flash is if you look at it, it bounces in the air. So it catches people, believe it or not, playing connector in all kinds of areas, man. I mean, it does, especially this right area here. Or even back here at stairs. It even will get somebody that's peeking something like this. I mean, obviously not a real angle, but it does happen. And generally that flash is used to blind catwalk, so you're not going to get shot in the back going up here. The second flash you can sometimes use after throwing this flash here. The second flash you can kind of underhand up connectors like so, and really kind of clear out this popular spot here, and then also going straight into jungle. The preferred path that I like to run when doing this is to run through jungle and getting into window and letting the options kind of happen. Flanking B, flanking CT. Oftentimes there'll be a guy window. You can kill that guy and really, split the map in half. So that's connector. The next one, the great thing about these three things in mid is the first two nades are the same. The smoke and the molly are the same. So you're going to run up here, throw that smoke, pull out your Molotov, molly off window, and this is for cat, right? You're going to throw this flashbang for catwalk here, right? And then boom, you're out on cat. Make sure this flash is deep enough to hit anybody playing on cat. Oftentimes there'll be guys here, maybe guys here. And you're going to run up cat. This route that you should take here, in my honest opinion, is to go up here and to cut left and, again, split the map in half if you're first in. That's really good. Taking market away from them. Bringing the attention, maybe if you're doing a split, away from your team that it's in apartments, And the third thing... Yeah, I'm running out of saliva here. Third thing is, again, for window, smoke a Molotov. So smoke here, Molotov out. Just like you're going up connector. Oops. Just like you're going up connector. And then jumping straight on this bench here and going straight in the window and going fast. Generally, I don't like to throw a flash here after getting up here because the flash kind of gives it away. Oftentimes, and the great thing about this molly will generally still be burning by the time you get to the window, which is nice because it masks your footstep noise often, right? So it'll mask that noise, right? And that will burn you, by the way, so you got to kind of wait for it. And then this part here is really just doing it as quick as possible. Like they're going to hear you make the jump. So throwing a flash, I mean, if you do, it's got to look something like this, right? Boom, and you're up with that flash. So that's the mid take, which is probably the most powerful of the things I'm going to show you, because the A take is relatively simple. It's just a single flash will get you in. Sometimes going dry even works, but the A take is it kind of looks like this, if you're doing a single flash, you just kind of run up here. Boom, boom. Throw that flash off that ramp there. And that flash oftentimes blinds dudes that are sitting at triple, right? Triple gets hit on both sides, sometimes on both sides. A guy playing double here gets hit. Like so, this guy doesn't get hit as much. A guy playing ticket gets hit from that. So it's generally a pretty good flash, especially if they're playing aggressive at A. So that's pretty much everything that I know. Yeah, that's actually the one that's supposed to bounce a little high in the air. But I know that there's a palace take that my good friend Gavin does. I'm not really sure how he does it, but I think he does a little bit of walking in between. I think he'll get here, and he'll kind of walk it. And then I don't even think he flashes. I think he just goes out dry. But if you do flash it, Yeah, again, I don't know this very well, but if you do flash something like that, maybe, I generally will just go like this and just run out. But anyway, there's Mirage. Probably not the best video, but whatever.